the site of Ditto's Landing in town of Whitesburg. In 1807, pioneer James Ditto began operating a ferry with landings on both sides of the Tennessee River. Early settlers landed here in order to reach their lands in Madison County. James White, Salt King of Abingdon, Virginia, established a thriving port at this location, incorporated as Whitesburg on December 23, 1824. Throughout the 19th century, this port remained an important cotton shipping center. With the advent of railroads, water transportation declined and the town soon disappeared. Its post office closed in 1905. So yes, once upon a time there was a town of Whitesburg incorporated right here on the Tennessee Riverfront. So we're going to check it out. Now what you see on the right is the Clement C. Clay Bridge, or the CC Bridge for short. Now this particular bridge was built in 1931 and it carries Highway 231 between the Huntsville metro area and the Decatur metro area. Now, before the 1952 extension of Highway 231, the bridge carried State Route 38. And north of the bridge, US 231 is known as Memorial Parkway, which runs through the city of Huntsville. Now, the original bridge, which was built in 1931, was a cantilever truss single span. So it replaced White's Ferry, which crossed the river at nearby Ditto Landing. Now the second cantilever truss span was built in 1965. Now the 1931 span was replaced by a reinforced concrete structure, which opened in June of 2006, and the original span was demolished in 2006. And the bridge was named for Clement C. Clay, and he was a former Alabama governor and senator in the U.S. House, in the U.S. Senate. So that is what the bridge is named after. Now, this segment of the Tennessee River is the dividing line between Morgan County on the south and Madison County on the north. And I've been to several cities and towns along the Tennessee River, more specifically here in the state of Alabama. And this is the first time that I visited this particular segment of the river. As a matter of fact, I had no idea that this segment even existed until just a few days ago, or about a week ago rather. I visited Hartselle, and you have to cross this particular bridge coming out of Huntsville on Highway 231 in order to get to Hartselle. And it was really interesting when I found that out, because again, I've been to several cities located along the Tennessee River. For example, cities like Guntersville, Scottsboro, Decatur, Florence, and Sheffield, and even the small town of Bridgeport. And I've done vlogs in each and every one of those cities and towns, by the way. And this is the first time I've actually encountered this particular part of the Tennessee River located by Ditto's Landing, which also used to be the town of Whitesburg. So this particular span has a lot of history behind it. Now the Tennessee River spans 4 different states. As far as its course, it begins at the confluence of the French Broad and Holston Rivers in present-day Knoxville, Tennessee. And then it flows from there southwestern into East Tennessee into Chattanooga, and then crosses into Alabama, missing Georgia by only 250 feet. So it crosses through northern Alabama, and then it takes a northwestern direction into a small part of eastern Mississippi, and it flows back through western Tennessee all the way up into western Kentucky, where it flows into the Ohio River at Paducah. Now, as far as it missing Georgia by 250 feet, This is due in large part to a supposed surveying error where back when Tennessee was admitted into the Union back in the early 19th century, there was supposedly an erroneously conducted survey. And basically what that did is that the borderline was set on the ground approximately 1 mile south. And this basically pushed the disused portion of the river entirely into Tennessee. So Georgia, basically there was a dispute between Georgia and Tennessee in regards to the water rights. And this border dispute has been brewing going back from the 1890s all the way into the 1970s. And particularly, it still goes on today as well. And, you know, there's a lot of history associated with the river, a lot of different tributaries that flow into the Tennessee River. But yes, this is one segment of the Tennessee River, also known as Ditto's Landing. Still right here on the Tennessee Riverfront, and it's really nice day. And this again was the town of Whitesburg, very historical city, hidden gem, right south of Huntsville. So let's check out more history pertaining to the old city. So right here is a marker, commemorates the War of 1812. You know, here are all the participants in that war that took place between 1812 and 1815. You have General Andrew Jackson, General John Coffee, David Crockett, and this is where troops were ferried from Ditto's Landing during the War of 1812. And this was placed by the Rachel Jackson chapter, March 19th, 2015. So really nice monumental stone right here. Over here on Ditto's Landing, facing the Tennessee River, the picturesque Tennessee River, might I add. So it's a really good place, you know, to indulge in outdoor activities. I saw somebody earlier jet skiing. There's people riding their boats and all that good stuff. Typical river activity. Fishing, of course. There's a marina over there. There's a marina with a bunch of boats, fishing boats docked. And you also have this monument right here. The old Chickasaw Fields. This was erected by the CSDIW of the Alabama State Society back on September 15th in 2023. So just 2 years ago was this marker erected. So that's really nice. So again, this was the original site of the Chickasaw tribe. They were the original inhabitants of the area. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, Ditto Landing was named after James Ditto. He established a trading post right here and a ferry in the early 19th century. So we're talking between 1805 and 1807. So the Creek War also took place here. And the port town of Whitesburg was a short-lived town. So it's a lot of history right here. And again, this is like one of the hidden gems outside of Huntsville. Now this was a major site, a major town for the Chickasaw people before the European settlers came through. But in 1769, right here on this turf is where the Cherokee forces attacked the Chickasaw invaders. Evidence of the Chickasaw presence, such as mounds and dwelling remnants, can be found on nearby Hobbs Island. So Hobbs Island, which is close to here, right around where those ships are and those marinas, that's where Hobbs Island is. And it was formerly known as Chickasaw Island. So again, this area was a major transportation hub for the Tennessee River for the early settlers of Madison County. So it's generally like this. Water transportation once took over the transportation industry, but then something else comes along and pretty much makes that previous form of transportation obsolete. So water transportation started to die out once the railroads came into play. And then later, with the advent of the automobile, the railroad passenger travel declined. So it was a lot of that going on as well. So this is like a recreation area, gathering center. So they have events, it looks like, over in this area, a little rec center. But you have this sculpture right here. And this looks like a grasshopper. I believe that's what that is, a grasshopper. It's really nice. You got the grass right there at the bottom, and you have the grasshopper right there. So it's a really nice sculpture. Wonder who did the sculpture. We'll definitely like to give that individual credit, or individuals credit. Beautification award for the city of Huntsville. Nice, nice. And you can understand why, because look at where it is located. It's at a premium location, especially for outdoor enthusiasts such as myself. And you can't deny those irresistible mountains right there, or foothills rather, foothills of the Appalachian. And this is also, as you're going to see, part of Huntsville's many greenways. Tennessee River Greenway. So you could hike, bike, and walk down the many trails of the Tennessee River Greenway. This is the more specifically the Huntsville Greenways, also called the Singing River Trail, part of the Native American Heritage Trail. So again, for those that like to walk, hike, bicycle, all those type of things, this will be an optimal destination for you. Now this looks like this used to be a railroad bridge that was converted into a pedestrian / biking bridge. So again, you have a good view of the automobile bridge, the automotive bridge, aka the CC Clay Bridge right over there. Obviously a nice view of the river. But yeah, and you can see those fall trees starting to come into play. You can definitely tell this is fall right now, which brings us to the conclusion of this vlog right here on the Tennessee Riverfront, right here at Ditto's Landing in Huntsville. Also, old town site of Whitesburg. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you tap that subscribe button along with the notification bell. And once you tap that notification bell, make sure you select all. That way you get notified each and every time I drop a new vlog. With that in mind, good people, thanks for tuning in. See you guys on the next one. Peace.